Welcome back to Metal Mass.
We don't have to tell you that 2020 was an awful year because you already know that.
It was rough, but there were some diamonds in the rough in the form of new metal music.
That's right. And today we're going to talk about what our top 10 picks for new metal releases from the year 2020 were. We're also going to talk about what we're expecting as far as new music goes in the year 2021, so stick around.
Absolutely. Without further ado, let's start with number 10.
At number 10, we have Haken's Virus. Very fitting for 2020, am I right?
Yeah, to have Virus as the name of the album. Yeah, very good album. Very good.
I'd have to say that that's the best album as far as progressive metal goes for 2020.
That is probably the only one on the list that we have for progressive metal. I will be the first to admit I've not always been the hugest fan of progressive metal. I've even had a friend recommend Haken to me before, and it didn't stick at the time. But this album, I've really liked. What would you say your favorite on the album is?
Go listen to Prosthetic. It's amazing. You'll love it.
Prosthetic. Oh, man. Well, I'd probably have to go with Invasion. I think it was beautiful.
Oh, that's also a really good one.
Yeah, it was good.
Fortunately, 2020 has been a fantastic year for Viking metal, which brings us to our number 9 pick, Utgard from Enslaved. Now, we talk about this album a little bit in our top 10 Viking metal videos. You can find Enslaved in that list. They're an amazing band. Mm-hmm. Utgard is one of the best extreme metal albums to be released in this year, wouldn't you say?
Totally. I mean, to be honest, I haven't listened to a ton of extreme metal, but this will be the only one that you'll find from extreme metal on our list, and that's seen a lot. With number 8, we have a band that personally I've been diving into this year, just kind of throughout the year at different times. It's Black Dahlia Murder's Verminous hits our number 8. Verminous is their new album. I've really dived into the whole band this year. I didn't really listen to them much before this, but I really love the melodic death metal style. It's a good album.
So what would you say is your favorite song from that album? What's the best track?
It's a good one. There's a lot of good ones on there, but my favorite would probably have to be Removal of the Oaken Stake.
Ooh.
It's a good one. It's very good.
Sweet.
Give it a listen.
On to number 7, which is a Viking metal band. Like I said, amazing year for Viking metal. We have my favorite Viking metal band, Siphram. So Siphram released Thalassic in the summer of 2020. Oh. And it's really good, I gotta say. So they have a new band member. His name is Pekka Montin.
Interesting.
And he's on keyboards and clean vocals. So they decided to implement a new vocal style along with the frontman's, already Siphram vocals.
Totally.
And it's kind of like a power metal, high power metal voice, and I like it. I really love how they incorporated him in Andromeda. Andromeda was the single that they released for the album before it actually came out. And it's amazing. I love it.
They've never had keyboard before?
No, they've had keyboard. Okay. It's just that this guy is high vocals. And that's
so that was where it was unique. That's cool, man.
Yeah. So
what's your favorite track? You got to tell us.
Man, I think that my favorite track, other than Andromeda, which I love, is The Defense of Sampo. That's a really freaking good one. Go give it a listen. This album has longer songs, and it's a little different style. But you know what? It's good. It's fresh, and I enjoy it. I still enjoy listening to the songs.
Absolutely. Good album. Right on.
So on to number 6 is a power metal band from Germany, Orden Ogen. So Orden Ogen has been an amazing band. I've really enjoyed discovering their music and really diving into what they've got. And so they have released a single in 2020 called In the Dawn of the AI, and it's amazing.
Yeah.
So the theme that they've kind of had in the past that I've really loved is American Western cowboy, gunmen.
Yeah, gunslinger kind of style.
It's just so good. It's so good. But now
they switched it up, right?
Yeah, but now they're moving into futuristic mechanical apocalypse kind of theme. Yeah. And it's really good. Go give it a listen because they also, along with In the Dawn of the AI, they've released 2 other singles, Inferno and The Heart of the Android. Ooh. Both are really good. The Heart of the Android, I think I like a little better than Inferno, but I always love new music, especially if it's from Orden Ogen.
Heck yes. Oh man, I'll just say this. I love AI themed music. It's a very weird niche, but I mean the stage like Stage It by Avenged Sevenfold. Great. Another AI, kind of themed album entirely. It's just, I don't know. It's super entertaining to me.
Sweet. Number 5, surprise, surprise. We've got more Viking metal for you. Hilvix, Welcome to Hell. Hell with one L because
Norse hell.
Norse mythology. Anyway, so Erland Helvik is the name of the frontman of Helvik, and he was in a band previously called Kvillertrek. I honestly,
something along those lines.
I've never heard of the band, and it's a pain to say. So there you go.
Check them out.
Yeah, 2018. Helvik. He parted ways and he started working on this project, and wow, is it amazing. It is so good. So it's a mix of like black metal and thrash metal.
Yeah.
But honestly, like I can hear some Motorhead in this album. It's real good. Style. As far as my favorite song in this album, it has to be Glory of Hell. It's a really good one. Go check it out, please. You'll be doing yourself a favor.
Continue on with number 4, we have Lamb of God. This one's a special one because the album title is Lamb of God.
It's always an occasion when a band decides to declare their album their self-titled album because it's a staple in the band's music.
That's true. It's a statement. And that's not to say it's going to be their best album ever or it's going to be everyone's favorite. But it's a statement, and it means something.
But this one is good.
Oh, yeah.
My gosh.
This is fantastic. So this is maybe an exception.
I mean, Momentum Mori, Checkmate, just amazing tracks. Like, just Lamb of God is just a really good band, man.
Solid band. And I don't give them enough credit at all. I don't listen to them enough is what I'm trying to say. I gotta listen to them more. But this was a great surprise to have this year. Well, climbing right up to the top of the list, number 3 pick, we have a single, actually 2 songs, but there's one that we're highlighting specifically, and that was a huge surprise, a System of a Down's Protect the Land. We did a video covering their music video for this. It's brief, but it's worth checking out. The song itself is awesome. It's fantastic.
Geez, after 15 years of nothing.
It's System of a Down, man. Anything is going to go.
But you'd think they'd like lose their edge after 15 years.
Right, 15 years not playing as a band.
Protect the Land, listen to it. It is definitively System of a Down.
It is System of a Down. It's as much System of a Down as anything else they've ever put out. Their other song, it's Genocidal Humanoids is the name of it. It's Humanoids with the Z. It's good. We just didn't think it was as good as Protect the Land. But still, any System of a Down after 15 years is going to be fun to listen to.
For sure. All right, moving on to number 2. A lot of you probably have this up on your favorite music of 2020 like us. That's because it's amazing. We've got Sepultura Quadra. Absolutely amazing album.
Phenomenal. Another band I don't listen to quite enough, Sepultura.
Groove metal, man. I mean,
it's solid. It's very solid. What's your favorite? What's your favorite track?
Probably Means to an End. I love Means to an End.
That is a good one.
I don't know why, but whenever Means to an End comes on when I'm skiing, I go into a different realm, man. It's amazing. It's just so good. Go listen to it. Like all of these bands and all of these albums that we're listing right now, we can't sit here and talk about it and fully capture what they are. Go listen to them.
True. This is just a top 10 video. This is not going to be able to capture the amount of love and just great, wonderful experience you're going to have listening to these. Just go and check these bands out.
Honestly. All right, man. What is it? What is the number 1?
With that being said, checking out all these bands, we would really like you to check out... Okay, I'll speak for myself here. I very much specifically would like you to check out, if you have any taste in metal, specifically the melodic side of things, Trivium. And this year, it was much anticipated by me, What the Dead Men Say by Trivium. It is a wonderful album. I'm one to say I have dived into Trivium stuff. I've listened to all their stuff a lot. And I can say confidently, after even having it be out for like many months now, that it is my favorite Trivium album of all time.
I mean, man, we thought that Sin in the Sentence was like top notch. I didn't think
Sin in the Sentence, so good.
I honestly didn't think they'd be able to top it.
Right? But Sin in the Sentence, I remember when it came out, we're like, this is a great culmination of all of their albums. Like, it has all the good stuff, and they still topped it. Oh, man. Yeah, What the Dead Men Say, I mean, I've got plenty to say about this album. May even need to be another video. Who knows?
So what is the best track?
That is going to be difficult for me to say.
You know what? We can make a top 10.
Top 10?
How many tracks are on the album? Like 12?
I think there's like 11 or 12. But there's top 10. Oh, man. Dude, it's tricky. There's a lot of really good ones. I mean, if I'd have to pick, honestly, I'm going to have to go with Catastrophist. I think it is just, I think it's the first one that they released, if I remember right, the first single that they released, and it's just stuck with me. Like behind the lyrics and just the way that it's set up, I love it. I mean, What the Dead Men Say is also great. I mean, which one stand out to you?
You know, I'd have to go with The Defiant. When I first heard The Defiant,
that's a solid one.
That is the one that stuck with me the most, and it continues to stick. So,
dude, so good. Yeah, it's another one. I just got to point out another one. Sickness Unto You. That one, that one's like about grief, and it is. If you want a gut wrenching song, listen to that. It's so
Scattering the Ashes as well, right?
Yes. Let's just name all the songs on the album. Yeah, it's a good album.
Amazing album.
Scattering the Ashes. It's definitely worth pointing out.
So there you go. Those are our top 10 picks for 2020. Let us know what you think. I mean, this is our favorite.
Very subjective.
Yeah, we're not saying these are the best. It's just saying these are the ones that gave us the most joy in that dire year.
It got us through 2020, and that's saying a lot. So they were good albums.
Tell us what your favorite picks from 2020 were. We are very excited to see what you guys have to say.
Yes. Pull out all the stops and give us everything good from the year.
So now that it is 2021, what should we expect?
As promised, we got some new stuff maybe in the works. Some things are more solid than others.
Some absolutely confirmed stuff and some
speculation.
Up in the air kind of stuff. So first we wanted to talk about Ghost. So Ghost posted something on social media. I saw it through Instagram. It is a message from the clergy, and to pretty much sum it up, they said, basically what we said, 2020 really sucked, but we shouldn't lose focus, or I guess we shouldn't lose hope, because they've got some big stuff coming, is what they said. Now,
that's right, big stuff.
This doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to release music.
They didn't specify it. But what else is a band going to mean by we got big stuff coming, right?
That's right. I mean, last week we had a performance by Papa Emeritus IV.
Surprise appearance.
On Swedish TV, and he sung a song with a band called the Helicopters. But it was really good. It was a little surprise, I mean, we haven't seen anything from Ghost since their last show in Mexico.
Yeah.
When Papa Emeritus IV first presented himself on stage.
Yeah.
But they did say in the announcement that don't mistake our silence for inactivity, because that's not what's going on.
Absolutely. And you know what? Nothing says new music like bands starting to market stuff. So I'm ready.
I feel like this is a sign that we can take as new Ghost music. Anyway, what else should we expect from 2021? What about Avenged Sevenfold?
Ooh, Avenged Sevenfold, yes. There's been talks about Avenged Sevenfold. They say they've been working hard on stuff, but this one's slightly more disappointing because I don't remember how official it was, but it was mentioned that they're going to wait until they can tour again before they release new music, which I get it. It's their lifestyle. It's how they make money. But it sucks to wait.
Honestly, it really
So we'll have to see. Yeah, that one kind of depends.
Oh, man. I mean, we all want to get back to shows and touring.
Yeah.
So I understand where they're coming from.
Definitely.
Anyway, some very confirmed stuff that we have.
Solid stuff.
Let's talk about Sabotage.
Sabotage, dude. What they got?
So Sabotage did this 25 days of Christmas thing where every day of Christmas, they released some surprise thing, some contest or some giveaway or something.
Yeah.
On Christmas Eve, they gave us the best surprise of all. They released a teaser for new music.
That is awesome.
How awesome.
That's really cool.
So Sabotage, they take longer than most to write music. But if you think about it, that's because they have to write the music.
They got to do the history.
They have to do the history research,
True,
they're reading books and biographies and stuff.
Make it accurate.
Yeah. About history, because that's what their theme is. That's where their success comes from. So
true.
I mean, I
respect.
When I didn't see a new album from Sabotage in 2020, I wasn't surprised. But honestly, this feels soon. And I'm way excited.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we might as well throw in the teaser here, right?
Absolutely. Check it out.
So that was freaking amazing, was it not?
Yeah,
it definitely sounds like it definitely sounds like Sabotage.
Absolute treat.
I mean, one thing that I really am like speculating / thinking hard about is whatever that soldier guy was on the teaser picture, whatever that is. He looks like Eddie from Iron Maiden, but besides that, is he wearing a Carolean outfit? Is this going to be another Swedish history album?
Interesting.
Right, because they theme all of their albums around a specific thing, like The Last Stand, where songs all about last stands, heroes, True. All about heroes.
Yeah.
And then, obviously, Carolus Rex, all about the Swedish Empire in their warring days.
The history.
But I don't know. I feel like this is a Carolean. Are we going to get another Carolean album? I don't know. I wouldn't mind.
No complaints. It'd be cool to learn more stuff about the Swedish history, man.
About the Sweden. Our second favorite country behind our own.
Very true. Yeah. Oh, man. No complaints about Sweden. And anyway, that's saying a lot because I have some complaints about the United States.
Really, though. Anyway, what about...
Oh yeah, one more little thing that's been kind of in the works that we hear is Metallica stuff, man. Metallica, you know what? Those old dudes, they're pumping stuff out, man. Hardwired to Self-Destruct was awesome, and they say they're working hard on even newer stuff. And I mean, if it sounds anything like Hardwired, or I mean, really anything like most of their stuff, I'm gonna be happy.
Honestly, like I loved Hardwired. They went back to
album.
Like their thrash sound.
Yeah, it's true.
And if they keep moving in that direction, I'm gonna be happy.
Absolutely, 100%. Yeah. So we'll have to see, man.
You know what's funny? I went to go see Metallica in 2016 in Minneapolis because I honestly thought that they're getting old. They're going to stop touring.
That's it, right? And that was the last album. I thought that too.
It's been 4 years.
4 years. And now they're going to throw another one, man.
Keep going, man. Metal lives on.
We expect to see 3 more.
You can't kill rock and roll, man.
You cannot kill rock and roll. Just look at Ozzy Osbourne.
Oh, you literally can't kill that guy. God has tried.
He's immortal.
Anyway, there you go. We really hope you've enjoyed this video. We've had a lot to talk about.
It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, contribute to this. I mean, this is a community
Absolutely.
We're building, guys.
We're serious about putting your favorites, all your favorite stuff. I mean, speaking of Ozzy Osbourne, he had new stuff. Like, throw all your favorites down in the comments, and we'll read them all because we love. Maybe there's stuff we haven't even heard yet.
Honestly, we hope that you guys introduce us to new music. We're not know-it-alls. We don't know everything out there.
No,
that's the community, man. The community shares things. Sharing is caring, especially when it comes to metal.
Absolutely, it is. You know, with that being said, may metal be with you.
Blessings be upon you.
Amen.